Oh. Oh. Disconnect, but hopefully I'm back. Random spontaneous live. I've got nothing else to do, so I'm just packing on the bank holiday. Why not? Talk to some people while I'm packing. Move you a bit over there. Don't know how long it'll last because it depends on my phone battery, because I haven't got my charger with me. So yeah. Hopefully some people join. A bit twisted. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to put some music while I'm doing it, because why not? Stream beats, because I won't get done over by them. Remember there was some more music last time when I looked than what I actually saw. Oh. Here we go. What should we listen to? Listen to some house. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know. What should we listen to? Oh, 7 people in. Hello, 7 people. Just a random live, because why not? This is a bit too much. Let's just do some lo-fi. Why not? Nice, relaxing stream. Even though it probably won't be relaxing for long, but oh well. We're here. First, got some controversial for some people, but oh well. Some vintage orders. Oh, this, don't use this, it's damaged. I thought I'd give vintage a bit of a try for some of the stuff I've got lots of. So, oh, something in here. Girlfriend. Order. Yeah. I know we're not technically meant to be doing here, but I'm on there. How are we all doing? Someone say hello. There's 9 people I see. One of you please say hello. 12 people in here. Someone say hello. December Hall the 3rd of July. Oof. Get shipping label. Let me know quality okay and if music is too loud or not. This one's... I don't like these labels. I have to print them with my normal printer. 1 like, 11 people. No one said hello yet. Oh, it's got 2 for some reason. Yeah. Just packing because I've got nothing to do. My daughter's at my mum's. Went to a car boot this morning. Abysmal weather. Walked up. Literally, it was dry all the way there, so it was going to be dry. Got out the car, started chucking it down. There was barely anyone there anyway, so it's not the best weather for a weekend for a car boot. It's doing something rather than just sat. And I got 1 game for £4 that sells for about 15, and I got a Thrustmaster wheel for a tenner if working, sells for about 100. I don't know what it is. Next one. I'm not sure I'm working. There's just no one talking. Please, someone say hello. So I know it's actually working. Next is a switch charger. "20 people and not a single message. Oh dear. Oh well. What's everyone else up to today? I just got a message from someone. No. Oh yeah, I probably should mute my messages just in case they buzz. There we go. Yeah. If you want to start a stream, I am on as long as my battery allows me, because I'm on my phone. And I've not got my charger with me. And I'm only really to do packing today because I've got Dragon Karate. Okay. Yeah, I've just realised I've got some disc cleaning orders that I need to do today that have to come in. Get in contact if you want your disc to be cleaned to a professional standard, because it's kicking off again. It was quiet for this was funny, like it comes in waves. I'll tell people who are asking, how long is it going to take? Are you busy? I was like, no, I'm not really busy. And then as I tell them that, I get about 5 different orders from people. So I'm going to be busy with this cleaning. I've got 2 at the moment. I think I've got another 2 inbound or something. Download. And you are a good one, because I can print that with my thermal printer. There we go. Still not a single pleat by anyone, but fine. I just want to make sure everything's working. I'm getting concerned that I'm not seeing chat for some reason. I can quickly check that actually. I can just go to my YouTube channel and go to my live. And if people have been talking, I'm going to seem like a right idiot. Your channel, this live. No one's just talking. That's fine. That's fine. I can crack on with some more work. Because I've realised when I'm on live and I'm talking to people, sometimes I am a bit slower. Just a little bit. But like I said, bank holiday, no rush today. No post, I'm just getting ahead of myself for tomorrow. Because I've got something like 80 orders going out already. So, do some work today, my girlfriend will do some listing tonight, and then ready to be pictured tomorrow. And I won't have to stress about doing 100 plus orders plus picturing in one day. Which is always nice. I've been cleaning my warehouse as well. Probably doesn't look like it. You can see a little bit of floor, what's back there, it's a tip. But all this entrance by the doorway is up to code, let's say that. It's not perfect because I've just got stuff that needs to go out of here because it's obviously by the door. But it looks a lot presentable, a lot more presentable. There we go. There we go. Nice and done. I'll That's the Spectra controller. Get shipping label. In post, lovely jubbly. 2 people in. 2 likes, 8 people. Say hello. It's been 10 minutes and no one said hello yet. Whoops. Hello, Lakey Collects. Hello, first person to say hello. How you doing? Don't think I've heard your name before. Are you new to the channel? Just doing some packing on the bank holiday Monday. To get ahead of myself for tomorrow. No, just a lurker. We don't complain about lurkers. Everyone is welcome. You're a lurker, but you're the first person to say hello, so you must be doing something right. Pokemon card sorting while watching. Not bad to do. Cards is something I want to get into eventually. But at the moment I'm adapting my business to help with the cash flow a little bit. So I don't have to go into the troubles that I've had been before. Oh, come on. So I'm branching out of my comfort zone with a bit of all sorts, but only into specific areas with lots of profit, where I don't mind doing some bit of research for some profit. And at the moment, Pokemon isn't one of those things. It's one of those things that's, well, I suppose you can get it cheap sometimes. Off the general public, it's cheap, but it's one of those things that's very easy to deal with in mass quantities, which is what I like, and I want to get into it at some point. Oh, wrong thing. Take a snapshot. Unwash and print. Cards are a pain to resell though, too many fakes, yeah. Yeah, but I suppose once you're... That would be a problem for me to get into it because I don't, well, not in the short term, but I suppose in the long term, you can just look at a card and say, yeah, that's fake, so you can just discard it instantly. Or people think these cards are worth £100 instead of 50p. Yeah. Yeah, that comes in all categories though. I was at a card bit this morning, I was hoping I was going to get some nice deals with some GameCube games. But the guy's wanting, for not every GameCube game's worth a lot of money, but it's like 20 quid, 20 quid, 20 quid just because it's GameCube, but you can buy it on eBay for 5, 10 quid. I was like, oh, okay. You do you, boo. Ah, nice. Oh, something else just sold, I might as well get that now. 1 minute. Demand 7 quid for a 4-lot game. I couldn't even sell it for 4 quid before the TV show. Come down a little bit, but still it's holding some value. Fakeachu must be very rare. I've got 80 orders going out and I've only got one combined order. Wild. Army of Two and Spec Ops Online. So much for this, and you can out for this game. This game you have like a 5-7 quid game, now it's worth 30 quid. Because what's on for this one? I think the soundtrack has copyrighted music, which no, the licensing for the music ran out, so they couldn't sell it on the Xbox or PlayStation Store, so only physical copies you can get of this game anymore. So yeah. And then they bought Army of Two. Army of Two also banger. I've never played it. Well, I've played it little bits. I know the premise of the game, because you're obviously meant to be two people and use like suppression and cover to like flank and stuff. Kinda want to play it, but never got around to playing it. There's how many of those is there out now? Army of Two? There's just 3, isn't there? Or is it? Yeah, there's just 3. There's a more modern, it's like Cartel or something. That's an expensive game. Something Cartel. Hello everyone. Hello. Access Area 6. Devil's Cartel. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there we go. We got 4 combined orders. Let's see what the other one is. Well, 4 orders that are combined. Oh, someone bought. Handy. Oops, I don't drop them. Some broken PS4s. Someone bought both of them. One powers on and off, and the other one has no display. Oh god. I know that's meant to come off. So just slides off a bit. Yeah. But someone bought both of them for 55 quid each, so £110 for the 2. Got them for, I think, 20... I know I got one of them for 25 quid. I don't know where the other one came from. Known broken. My guess is unpacking. Working a bank holiday. Yeah, it's just I've got nothing else to do. I might as well. Otherwise, I'm going to be sat at my computer playing games. Favourite game? It's hard. It's hard. I like my very story games. Favourite series? I would have to say BioShock. I'd have to say. I really enjoyed BioShock. It's hard between BioShock and Last of Us. I could go in the cop-out and say World of Warcraft because I've played that for many years, but I've died a death for it recently, probably last year. I've just stopped playing it. But favourite story game, BioShock. Favourite out of them, BioShock Infinite, which some people didn't like. I did. I enjoyed all the story and the plot twist behind it. Oh god. But there's lots of games I'm going through. Currently playing... Never got into BioShock. I enjoyed it. I know it's not to everyone's taste. But yeah, I've been going through quite a lot of games recently. Currently going through the Dead Space series. Just completed the remastered of 1. And I'm going through number 2 at the moment. Yeah. But why packing up games? You sell games? Yep, selling games. It's my job. Hi Jack, you're such a natural doing these videos. No falseness, just keep being you. Keep up great work. Thank you very much. I hear BioShock 4 is... I've not heard of BioShock 4. I've heard of a BioShock TV series coming in the works, which I quite like. Yeah, thank you very much, Di. Obviously, at the moment, I'm kind of taking a step back just so I can focus on my business. but it's gonna come back soon. Don't worry. I'm doing these lives to just to fill in the gaps, basically. Slay Sister, what's the rarest game you have in stock? I'll find out for you. I find it most expensive. I don't have that many expensive games because I prefer the more common titles compared to the expensive stuff, because I don't like the money being held up for so long. The most expensive I've had in the past year since I've got this out of stock feature is, oh god, Condemned OG Banger. I've not played Condemned, another game I need to play. Most expensive in stock, well, most expensive I've had in recent times is Saturday Night Slam Masters on the SNES boxed, which is £152, but the most expensive I have in stock. Does special edition count? I've got a brand new and sealed Bioshock 2 special edition with the vinyl and all that stuff for £117. Brand new Resident Evil 5 Steelbook for £117. What's the most expensive non-sealed I have? I'm ignoring all the Commodore stuff because I don't really. Mega Man 1 on the NES cartridge for £77 I've got. What platforms are you selling online? eBay. I am a boy, Murphy. Not every guy has short hair. They can have long hair, even though mine's a mess at the moment. No, it's on the PS3. Old stuff sells more. I mainly sell on eBay, but I'm branching out slowly. Right, let's carry on packing. Don't be stood here for ages. Call of Duty World War II, disc only, £4. Thank you. Old stuff sells better than the new stuff because it's rare and people like to relive their childhood. There we go. Next one, Forza 4 Steelbook, £10. Not super expensive, but pays the bills. Yeah, I prefer having the £10 quick selling games than £100 slow selling stuff. Like I like the mix. I like to have a few in stock, but primarily the smaller value stuff I can flip from quite quick is my ideal line of work. Some HDMI cables for £9. Let me know if the balance of the music is fine. What's the quality like? Let me know. 34 people watching, nice to see. Going to be a shill and ask for likes on the video. Just got a transaction suspended. Minimum price selling. The minimum I will list something for is £5.99, but every month I lower the price of stuff, but I won't go below £4. This is free postage. If something is below £4, I'd rather not sell it. Just clear it somewhere else. Because after postage, after fees, at £4, if it's in a large letter, it makes about £1. So I'd rather sell it somewhere else if it wasn't for that. Well, not listed in the first place, ideally. Many years ago when I was a kid, we had the original first PlayStation. We had a game called Pandemonium. It's a rare game. We as a family loved it. Yeah, I've had that a few times. Might have been in stock at the moment, I'm not sure. Best pickup of this year, I picked up a game called Colour Bundle. Same for £10. Had Pokemon Gold and Box Mint. Nice. I don't know, it's hard to tell with me. I can't think off the top of my head, to be honest, sorry. I just go through so much stock, not to boast. That sounds a bit boasty. That's hard to keep track of. To be honest, this year I've not been buying a lot because I've been trying to sort out my finances. So I've been not buying as much. I've been buying the odd bits, like big collections. But I've not been on a set spending spree as such. Obviously I've come across some nice bangers. Sold, well, recent memories, VR headset, bought it for 20 quid, sold it today for 110, something like that. Complete setup, without any games obviously. So, I can come up with nice things, but... And funny thing, another reseller picked that up and was talking to me about it. And he was looking it up and he decided to put it down. Nice, don't find them box anymore. Wow, where is it? On eBay, yeah. 99% of my games go through eBay. Battleship? Good movie this. Not to everyone's taste, Battleship. I enjoyed it. 12 quid this sold for. What's the game like? It's just like your normal shooter, it looks like. Ever buy it at games? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time I buy at cash converters. The stuff at cash converters, I could go in, buy it at cash converters, take it to ZX and sell it for cash for more. Some of the stuff they have, like, you gotta be checking those. Because they make mistakes. Oh, CEX, yeah. CEX is... Well, even CEX. I made a video earlier this year, if you saw it. Where it was during when all the games were getting took off the stores for that Batman Arkham Origins. You can go into CEX, buy that and quadruple your money selling on eBay. Because they were slow to the punch. But even still, some games that I get all my first-party Xbox One and PS4 controllers. If they're in good condition and CEX will accept them, I'll trade them into CEX, get a voucher, and then buy games that they've underpriced. Like, only like maybe 15 quid and to 25. So it's not like you could go in with cash and, well, I suppose you could, but it's very little margins. But you're always going to be thinking outside the box with reselling. I bought PES 2021, yeah. PES games are amazing. I had VR, it made me so dizzy I sold it. I've got my Oculus Rift S, I think it's called. Had it since it was released. I got back into it recently. I put it away for like 2 years, but I got back into it and played it a bit more. Happy bank holiday. Happy bank holiday. Oh, nearly. Put that on the wrong item. Love the Oculus Beat Saber, it's so addictive. Yeah. Oh, my click and drop freaked out. There we go. Uh-oh. Click and drop's not being happy. Royal Mail click and drop, it always has problems. Always. Oh, it's my internet. My internet on my Wi-Fi's just gone. I'm not on my Wi-Fi on my phone because it's a bit bad, but so you should be fine. But my Wi-Fi on my computer's just gone. Oh yeah, Skylanders. I love selling Skylanders. Favorite thing. Well, it's not my favorite, but especially finding portals and games on the Xbox One and PS4. That was one that I picked up recently from Cash Converters. Skylanders Trap Team Xbox One Cash Converters for £1. It's a 40-50 quid game. That was a nice one. Found that last month or so. How often do you wash your hoodie? This hoodie was new on today, but I went to the car boot and it chucked it down. Yeah, I know this hoodie's dirty. I was annoyed. I got to the car boot this morning and it was drying all the way there. Got out the car, heavens opened up just the moment I opened my door. I was like, I'm here now, I might as well go out, so it got soaked. That's why this is normally a grey colour. You can see where the colours change. It's slowly drying out, but yeah. Don't these games have scratches, etc.? They did. I've got a very, very expensive disc cleaner that brings games up to like new. Look up the TDR Eco Master. That's the machine I have. It's an absolute beast. Made a video on it on my channel about it. One of the best in the business. Yeah. Very expensive, but it is business grade, to say the least. But I need it in this business, in this line of work. If anyone wants to use it, they can pay me to use it. I assume you want category crew, yeah. Chase off the right price. America do things so much better over there regards to car boots, etc. Yeah, I know. I wish I could. Yeah, it's a very expensive machine. Yeah, I kind of wish. Where's this camera? I kind of wish that I lived in America with how they do games, because obviously 90% of their stuff goes to Amazon and it's just such a better system. I wish Amazon was a lot bigger for games in the UK. Obviously the margins are a lot smaller, but I'd love it. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, I've only ever lost one person's orders once, but I made sure that I took stuff out of my stock to make sure that I made up for it. Because I was rearranging this warehouse and their stuff just, I just don't know where it went. But I made sure that the person, they didn't for the issues, and I just, luckily I think I had everything that they had in the order that they sent me. They gave me a list of the stuff, and I had everything in stock, luckily. I subbed you a gamer, you got good content. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Have a nice time. 4Q, might be on later. Depends how long my battery lasts. TK Maxx fashion sense. Nah, Primark fashion sense. Cheap. Cheap and cheerful. What am I looking for? That. I'm not going to wear fancy stuff to work, am I? What's the worst mistake you've done while reselling? One time I bought a load of fake Switch controllers, which was about £1,000. They looked super genuine. I've still got them over here behind me. They looked the bee's knees. They work perfectly fine. They've got everything that they're supposed to have. Like, they must be the best fakes I've ever seen. The only thing is that the NFC reader doesn't work on them. You know, when you put your amiibos on them. And I just had to suck it up. Luckily, at that time, I could suck it up because I was doing amazing with electricals. But gotta be careful out there. Primark is worse. Well, I'm not gonna wear Gucci to work, am I? And if you are, you're stupid. What am I looking for? A lot of fans about just pride in your appearance. I remember in a warehouse, mate. I'm working, I do not give it to. Obviously. If I'm going out somewhere, I look nice. And this morning, I did look nice, going to a car boot, until the rain pissed all over me and mud splashed. I don't even know how this happened, this part here. I keep looking, I see marks here. But I'm not going to fix it going to work, am I? If you watch my Whatnot stream, you would have said I made myself look nice for a stream. I've seen Thou Shall Play More quite a lot. He likes to play the devil's advocate a lot, and he likes to play like that, and I'll bounce back with a comment, and then sometimes he understands, sometimes he doesn't. I think he's just one of those type of people, and I'm here to take criticism, and when I feel I'm wrong, I'll admit it. I'm not gonna ban people for having an adverse opinion from me. Do you like catchphrase? Say what you see. In COVID times, doing RA from Primark was good. Friends brand cookie jar, got them for £10 sold to us. Not bad. Well, there's all that bloody. I don't know I can't remember what it was. All that hype about fucking like Greg's branded stuff and all that crap. I know a few people who made quite a bit of money from doing that stuff. Couldn't catch me dead in a fucking Greg's hoodie or something, but you know, someone will. The thing is, like, how can you make money from? Oh, I suppose someone went to America, but if you're buying that for a higher price in the UK, you are. Something's wrong with you. Oh, you want to pack something else in the wrong order. What's everyone else doing with the day? I know Lakey collects, sorting out his Pokemon cards. Is anyone working away, or is everyone relaxing? I imagine it wasn't just sold outside the... Yeah, that's what I mean. If it's from other countries, maybe I can understand, because it's like a novelty piece. But if you're buying it for an elevated price in the UK, Primark's fucking everywhere, just go. Oh god, my tower of calamity nearly fell over. What's my phone battery at? 71%. I'm retired. I'm retired. Oh, when I was asking what I was like, why are you saying that? But yeah, I asked what you're up to. Brain went to small mode for a moment then. Can I make this go large letter? I reckon I could jammy that to large letter. Eleven PM in Sydney, just chilling. Sydney. I'd like to go to Sydney one day. I'd like to go to Australia one day. A lot of places I'd like to go to be honest. You're a good spot to play for keep it up, yeah. Well, I'm not just gonna cry whenever someone says something that is different to my opinion. Like, obviously there is a line, and you've tried very close to it, but I don't care. Anything anyone says to me online isn't going to affect what I think. It's not going to upset me in the slightest. I grew up with it all. Being a rainy carpet this morning, just chilling now, yeah. Must be near me then. I don't know, I've not looked at the weather across the country. Saw a subscriber today. It was nice to see. Sorry for that sound. I get trolled a lot on my channel. Yeah, it's just part and part. There's always people out there to try and make people suffer. But it's whatever. I'm from Stoke. So you're not super close. You're about an hour and a half on the motorway away, I think. I know when I went to London on the train, I passed through the Stoke station and I've never actually been there driving, I think. Well, I suppose I drove past it going to Birmingham, I think. But yeah, I probably was about to say weather. What do you look for in men? How do you mean? Are you implying something there, simply? Because I can assure you if that's what you're thinking, I don't. I bought a bunch of loose Japanese N64 carts and card protectors just from a collection I started. Cardboard and cream was raining on and off. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading that show play. Yeah, well, I don't really have time for videos to be honest, but it's a hobby and I enjoy doing it. And obviously, I just do it when I please. Kind of want structure at some point. Do you collect games or mainly just sell? At the moment, I just sell because I can't justify the money. I'd love to collect, but yeah, I can't justify buying it all. Now I could just pull those stuff out of the stock from my stuff, which I kind of do at some points because I grew up on PS3. So any games or empty cases that I find, I put them nice on the shelf. But one day, hopefully, I'd like to have a PS3 collection, but not currently. What are you doing? I am packing all my orders for my eBay sales for the weekend because I sell games online like that. Topspin 4 Xbox 360, brand new and sealed, £13. And that's as rough as I do my full-time job. And hopefully make lots of money. Micro Machines V3, where are you? There you are. No, it's not Micro Machines. It's Micro Machines. PS1, crack case, platinum, £7. I'm in China. Do not make me pronounce words like that. But I'm a Geordie. What's it? I doubt a Geordie fits well in China, but I suppose you get used to it. We playing virtual tennis early on the PS3. Oh yeah, Micro Machines. I didn't play the original ones, but I remember playing V4 a lot on the PS2. Enjoyed that. Did I just pack that game or not? I'm pretty sure I did. Double check. Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Don't make mistakes. It's not good for you. But take it slow. Leapfrog. Good old Leapfrog, sold for £20. Oh, I played the original on the Game Gear, I assume that is. Because that's V3 on the PS1, so yeah. I assume that's Game Gear. I'm pretty sure I've had the Game Gear ones before. Comes on like a weird shaped Game Gear cartridge, if I remember correctly. It's like longer than normal. I don't know if it was one or two, but yeah. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Yeah, there's a few games. I remember having that weird cartridge. Top of my head. Pete Sampras Tennis. CJ the Elephant, I think, had that weird shape. Yeah. I'll dabble in Game Gear if I can get it for the right price, but I've rarely come across it. I remember having that. Next game. Portal Knights. I remember playing this, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at it. No, maybe not. Something nice I remember playing. I can't remember what it's called though. It was a cheat game. I didn't play it long. 10 years here, buddy, teaching English. I hope you enjoy it. I know it's not China, but I've always had a well, it's not my lifelong dream, it's my girlfriend's lifelong dream to go to Japan. Because she's a weeb like that. One more thing, right? Couldn't find that then. Saints Row 4. Cheap game for £4. Had to tone down the accent for sure. Whenever I go home, people think I'm super posh spoken. I just had a complaint. What was that about? Let's have a look. Orders. Orders suspended. Oh, God. That's me talking to myself. Yeah, I'm sure. It's a completely different thing over there. But I'm assuming it's interesting. Interesting enough for you to live over there. That's what I thought. Yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah. Stay there. I tried to live in another country. My girlfriend's from Finland, and I tried to live in Finland for a year. Just couldn't hack it. Didn't work for me. Came back to England. I know it might not seem that I'm very old. Well, I'm not. But the moment I turned 18, I moved to Finland. Because that's just the way I am. And it didn't work out. What's going on? I am packing my video games that I sold on eBay. On my eBay business. And that one was The Legacy of Kain's Soul Reaper on PlayStation 1. Selling for £23 to fund my business. And something Spanish, I don't understand it. Sorry. Black Ops 3 PS4. There we go. Sold for £8. I'm just having a chat. Do you sell just games? No, I sell other bits. I like to try to stick to games, but recently I've been branching out to other things just for cash flow. Japan was always my dream too. I came here for a month and 10 years later life found a way. Hi Babs, how you doing? Yeah, I suppose that kind of way can be. I suppose if you're not young and stupid like me, you can make it work. But I'm really bad at languages, and trying to learn Finnish was hard. I assume Chinese is even harder. But I've just been always been that way. I've been terrible at languages, but luckily my girlfriend speaks better English than most English people. So we made it work in England, and this is my second job I've ever done. My first job was about 6 months in B&Q, and I've been doing this for 5 years. And but luckily, it was just 2 big ones, so I know the order of them. Just put those back there. Won't be a mix-up of orders like last time, hopefully. Yeah. Started this when my daughter was born, and it's been 5 years, and I'm still going. So must be doing something right. How long have we been doing the shop? Yeah, just explain then. 5 years, and I'm 24 now. So quite knowledgeable, but every day's a learning day. Like not going to a car boot when it's predicted raining and then not expecting it to rain and then it raining. Don't do that. Rain is wet. And rain puts off the car booters. Yeah, well, for the past few years it's been absolutely amazing. For this year, it's still amazing, but I was a bit silly with money recently. But I'm trying to amend that. And things are looking up from here. But yeah, I'll be doing YouTube more often soon, TM. Probably next, let's say 2 weeks, and then I'll be back on the YouTube. I'll probably won't push myself as much as I did last time. Start off at 1 video a week, and if I can handle that, get a backlog of videos, and maybe do 2 videos a week. Just so I'm not over-egging myself and not burn out, and keep it enjoyable, which is what it's supposed to be. Because I'm telling you now, it's not a good use of time doing YouTube currently anyways. Don't think YouTubers are doing it for the money, because they're not. Well, not at this level anyways. Not even... It's a controversial topic, because people say, oh, YouTubers this, YouTubers that. They're a bane on society. But you've got to have some passion behind it to do it. Because until you even if you look at Ricky Lee's level, who's a good friend of mine, he's got just ticked over 11,000 subscribers, and yes, you're making nice money from it, but it's not a livable wage, nowhere near. I think you got to be like George Ross level, which is what, 20-odd thousand subscribers. It's not like subscribers is a metric for success, because obviously your views and all that stuff. what I say about that, where you can consider YouTube as a full-time job. But you can probably count on one, maybe two hands the amount of YouTubers in the reselling game that can make YouTube their full-time job. Living the dream at 24, one prior job, you've saved a lot of hassle and misery, but potentially missed out on some important life experiences. Yeah, I hear that. But I'm learning some important lessons now. But hopefully I can get some good experiences very soon. There's a lot of things I've done with my life that were considered silly, my car being one of them. If you know about the video, then you know about it. I've got a new car now. If I've mentioned, I don't know if I've mentioned it previously on the YouTube channel. I've still got the old one, it's pending selling. But I've got a nice, sensible, very, very economical car. It does about 80 miles per gallon on the motorway. This is ridiculously economical. And after all expenses, excluding just on your monthly basis of what I was paying previously, I've calculated I'll be saving £750 to £800 per month just on the regular usage between fuel, insurance, car repayment, all that. Plus I'm going to have a hefty wallop of money to play with once the car sells. And then obviously the service and the tyres and all that stuff is going to be super cheap in comparison. So it's a step down for my car, it's a lot more sensible. But I think it's going to open up a lot more doors going forward to what I can do. And yes, I fully intend to have a nice car again because it is my passion, having nice cars. But I'm going to wait until I'm in a very stable position again. I've learnt my lesson with that. I have a whopping 37 subscribers. Nothing to sniff at. The first ones are the hardest. I'd say I'm very, very lucky to have the subscribers I had, because I got them quite quickly, to be honest. But I think it was because a lot of my YouTuber friends kind of shouted me out, which was quite nice. Also, I'm kind of doing a more of a realistic take on reselling, which I think helps. It's not all sunshine and roses, which a lot of people like to point out, make out it to be. Plus, one of the big reasons I made my YouTube was I was looking before my YouTube channel for a long time for a big gaming retailer in the UK. Obviously, you got chased after the right price in America. We haven't got anyone big, niche, reselling gaming in the UK. And that annoyed me. Ideally, I want someone bigger than me to come up out of nowhere. I want someone bigger than me to show me how I can improve. Obviously, smaller people can show me how to improve, of course. But it's more like the storage systems and stuff that I want to learn so I can grow bigger. But going back to it, yeah, I just wanted it to be out there, like, so people can look up and see how they can grow their business, how they can niche down and expand. So that's why I did it, this reselling channel, which I think is a different take. And just to be honest about everything, which I try to do. I just want someone bigger than me to make a channel or share their experiences. What are you doing? You've asked that twice, Cody. Packing video games. This is a Crash Twin Sanity game. Sold for £6. No worries, Cody. Like, there's some people I see in Facebook groups that just look bigger than me. There's someone called Lee Howe. There's someone called Delvin or Devlin or something like that, who I see them pick up their holes, which is massive for me, like in comparison. I wish they would show me how they process their stuff, how they store all the stuff that they're buying, how I can grow my business. Because I'm here to make money. Some obvious changes I want to do, like floor wrap. I want it to. It's on the floor at the moment. I want a little roller to store that on. That I can hook either on the underside of the table or something, so I don't damage my back in the long term. I'm to bend down, which would be nice. I had some mental experiences before I got married and before I had my son. Yeah, I suppose what you mean. I'm not married yet, so. But I'm very happy where I am. I understand what you mean. I've missed out on those wild moments. I can say, even before I met her, I wasn't much of a partier. I was the social, awkward child. I can count on one hand how many parties I've been to. And I've only really been blackout drunk once, really, before. And that was in university, if you believe I went to university. I went to university for 1 year. Yeah, will do. I don't really use that stuff. Obviously, it's nice for the expensive, really expensive high-end stuff, but for my storage system and when I send stuff out, stuff's normally protected anyways, in their own boxes, like in their own little sections. And stuff isn't being bashed around. So I don't really need it. Obviously if there's super high-end stuff, I can do, but as I showed before, the most expensive thing I've got is a £70 game. Call of Duty Ghost Exodus 1. £1.50 each, not bad. Warhammer. Dark Omen. With a nice cardboard box. That's large letter size. What time is it? 2:45. If it was that time on a normal day, I'd be panicking because my post lady comes in half an hour. But we can take it relaxed today. There we go. Men in Black. Wash. That's that done. Rory McIlroy, PGA Tour. That's that packed. What's next? Official Sony PS3. What are you? Assume it's the white controller I've got. Is this the white controller I've got? Here's the white controller. There it is. White PS3 controller. Damaged grip, but throwing little thumbsticks. £15. More for rare stuff, yeah. Like I said, I don't come across the rarer stuff that often. Obviously, it'd be nice if you have that type of stuff, but yeah. I just don't like it. But I'll buy it if it's out there for the right price, but I'm not going to be paying silly money for it. I pay my trader prices. Which I feel are the best, one of the best values, like if you just want stuff gone out there, which is why I feel even some resellers come to me to sell their stuff quickly. But if you're wanting to get top money, get it on eBay yourself. You deal with all the... Like, even gaming, like... I don't think people realise the work that goes into it. Yes, it might just be taking a picture of a game and throw it in a jiffy bag. But it's the customer support you've got to deal with, you've got to answer all the people's questions, like... where's my... Will this work on my console? What's the region lock? And all this stuff. And is it disc scratch and all that stuff? But I pay a lot of money for my disc cleaner. Just so they aren't scratched. Those HDMI don't sell cheap as Cinema 3. Yeah. This next game here, it looks so expensive, but it just isn't. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. It just looks like one of those expensive anime games, but £7. It's so funny with like anime stuff, like it's either super expensive or it's worth sod all. And that's one of them that's worth sod all. Sat down here comes the pay. £11 for a WWE game. We do not complain. Micro Machines V3. Someone bought an odd bundle. Where is it? They bought a book about metals, they bought a book about birds, and then they bought 2 camera filter glasses. Odd little bundle. But we don't complain. I'll think about it, thou shalt play. I don't think it's in my interest at the moment because I've just got so much money tied up. And it's not for me at the moment, I'd say. But when I've got plenty full of cash flow, I can easily do it, but so I'm assuming that stuff I have to wait for it to come from China, and I can't have money tied up at the moment. I've got a load of single DVD games with the doubles. I wonder why that wasn't fitting. That shall fit easily. Oh, I forgot to pick that up. It's all a Nerf gun. That's one thing I do like selling, because I'm a kid at heart, it's Nerf guns. And because they're so easy to pack. Because they're made with the mentality of kids are going to chuck them around like crazy. So you can just wrap them into cardboard and they're meant to be thrown about these, so they're very resistant. And because they're a good brand like Nerf and not like the cheap Nerf knockoffs, they're not going to break. Let's get a little tape on. Put a little tape onto this. because of my special deal with Royal Mail, I can send stuff medium parcel tracked for £3. That was 2 kilos, which I'll double check after this, but it should be well within that limit. Just need to give it a bit more tip than usual, making my Frankenstein boxes. Three weeks delivered anyway, there's lots of return for us to work together message. Like I say, it's not something I can justify right this second, but it's something I want to do. I don't need to order all the stuff like that from China anyways, because I need Xbox original display, the display cable and stuff. It's a lot cheaper than America. A lot cheaper than from the UK, I know that much. And if I'm buying other stuff, I might as well buy. All in one go. I'd probably love them all. Sorry to disappoint Kenneth, I'm not religious. Also, actually, I might be in 2 years' time. I might need to attend church for my daughter. Should be early enough. How's music stopped? Why have you stopped? Oh, is this internet gone again? Oh no. Oh! I'm trying to play from my phone. No, this computer. There we go. There we go. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying my content is making you sleepy. It's meant to. Just so it's something someone can listen to while they're maybe working away themselves. 5 minutes to 11. So you're 3 now. So you're 7, 8 hours ahead. 11 o'clock here would be my bedtime. About, well, depending on the day. On a school day where I take my daughter to school, it would be. Should have gave more thought about doing this box from here. Not worth the £18 this, but oh well. £18 is £18. What's in the box, might I ask? It is a Nerf gun, because even though I specialise in games, I like my Nerf guns because I like annoying my girlfriend with them because she absolutely hates them. But this isn't a very practical joke when it's costing me. Well, it's not really costing me money because today is an absolute free day because of the bank holiday. That is a disaster of a box. It's not going to fall apart though. Just make sure it's under 2 kilos. If my I keep saying I need to get new batteries for this, but I'd never bring them. There we go. Now have I wasted even more money, or is it under 2 kilos? It's 2.1. Oh well. It's a good thing I'll be going to in every shop today. Oh well. Not gonna cry. Little SanDisk memory card. £9. Let's get back onto some normal things. Oh well. What's that? Sorry, it's 7. Sorry, 7 actually. 7 hours ahead. Little green camera lens filter. It's all for £8. Yep. And then look out for this game. Isn't it you that yells so much? I don't yell. Skate 2. Look out for that. Disc only sold for £11. I'm sure it never used to be like that, but for some reason Skate 1 and 3 are not expensive, but Skate 3 is expensive. Skate 2 is expensive for some reason. I don't yell. Well, not often. I yell when I hurt myself, but it doesn't everyone. Buddy was sort of at the back of my car today and I cut my thumb open. Sliced it right across the front. Wasn't fun. That hurt, I was yelling then. I don't even know how I did it. I think I just got caught on a bit of metal and just sliced my thumb open. It's not hurting now. It hurt when I did it. But luckily it's not one of those where it's just like annoyingly like the when I'm playing Tunic on Stream Deck. The music is pretty sick similar. I've heard of that game Tunic. I don't think I've played it. I think it's on Xbox Game Pass, is it, or something? I've read about it. I think it's like, well, like you said, I think it's one of those like relaxing games where you play after a hard day's work just to relax for a little bit. I assume it is. Sounds like it's one of those. Like one of those that have got a very cartoony art style. I'm just assuming. Well, educated guess, so we say. Done. The 2D Zelda like pretty chill, but gets quite intense later on into the game. Right. Yeah, I think I've seen it somewhere. I think the name of it somewhere. Bum. You would have definitely seen it. Yeah. My relaxing game at the moment when I'm stressed out and just need to chill out for a bit is a game called Jusant. Jusant. I only play it for little spurts at a time, maybe like 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, but it's like a climbing game. Like, there's a massive wall you have to climb, and I literally play it and climb to the next checkpoint and then turn the game off. It's quite nice and relaxing. I kind of want like you mentioned the Steam Deck. I don't know, I kind of want something like that, a Steam Deck. I can't. Maybe in the future, maybe I'll be using it a bit more once I plan to go on a lot more trips soon. But I just can't see a time when I'd use it currently. Because whenever we're driving somewhere, I'm always the one driving, so I can't play it while driving and stuff. But the only time I see playing it is on a plane, and I'm not on the plane very often. Steam Deck's great, yeah. And whenever I'm at home, I've got my computer. I've always liked the idea of one. Search for Deck. Yeah, I've seen you can emulate all the old games on them, and yeah, it's great for that. Like I said, the issue for me at the moment is just I couldn't justify buying one because like like £500 or something like that, and I'd only use it currently once every year or two when I'm on a plane for a few hours. But Might be changing soon because I plan to do a lot more trips, and I plan to do that big trip to. What's this? Do the big trip to America one day. Not to America. Well, I do plan to go to America as well, but big trip to Japan one day, which would be nice. Bear in mind, I just packed the wrong game, so I need to find it. Like an idiot. But should be an easy swap. I had 2 Commonwealth games and I've packed the wrong one. There it is. Marcus Fritz. Just need to find where it is in here. I think it's a white one. I think I've just noticed that as well. One side it's their address, one side is my address. Just got a second-hand LCD version for £200. Yeah, even for £200, I just couldn't justify it at the moment. At the moment, anyways. All subject to change. Who are you looking for? Marcus Fritz. Maybe it wasn't a bigger one. I'll find it though. Good thing I've spotted it though. Like this and 2 more, and I bet it'll be the last one I look at. Oh, it is. Like the 4th to last one. Can't find it. Of course. Of course. There we go. What's my battery like? 41%. I'm going to say 30% and then I'm going to stop the stream. Once I finish, I've got about another 15 or so to pack. Don't really want to rip the label. There you go. Oops. Promise I didn't pack the wrong one. What happens when I'm streaming, I don't pay attention. But I'm glad I saw the mistake. There we go. All sorted. And you know, £200 fair after we've done some deals together. Could do. Indiana Jones at the Temple of Doom. I could spend that £200 on making more money. I could say like, say on my how my life goes. If I start going on more trips, it might be justified. That's only the time I could use it. Otherwise, I've got existing hardware. I haven't got a priority at the moment because my girlfriend needs a new computer because she bought hers when she was in she bought hers when she was in Finland, and Oh, great. The stay. Everything is really expensive in Finland compared to the UK, so spending £1,000 on a computer there probably costs about £500 here. Which wasn't ideal, but it will get amended soon. So I'm pretty lucky I get 3k from work and around 6 and therefore rent and everything's cheap here. Not bad. I've heard it's cheap and I've watched a few videos recently of China where like the big housing businesses like kept building they just kept building houses, and now you've got too many houses for the population basically, so I assume it's cheap because of that. A lot of the, well, if you buy a house, you're basically getting screwed over. But if you're renting it, you're winning basically. I can't remember the reason why. I think it was the government, they kept giving them money or something. Well, you probably know more about it than me. Kodak camera. Yeah, the house is ridiculous. Government propping up the economy. Yeah, that was something to do with that. Like the government were giving, was it they're taking loans out or something, or they were giving money to the housing things, so just like just keep building stuff, keep building. Like they built like train stations in the middle of nowhere for no reason, for whatever reason. And they've run out of things what they can do now, so there's way too much infrastructure for the people there. Even though China's got a massive population, still it's way too much for whatever. Yeah, I was watching a video about that recently. I still fancy moving back to the UK. Yeah, even with those problems, I'm sure it's a lot better than the UK. But I'm happy in the UK. Cost of living is going up, but Thailand, my sister-in-law is Thai. I've been to Thailand quite a few times. Very nice place, and very, very cheap though. Very nice place as long as you don't go to Bangkok. Fucking Bangkok is way too cramped. Probably alright to go over there for a day, but my brother's wedding was in Bangkok and way too humid. And it didn't help that all the taxi drivers had a death wish and they were basically racing around the streets. Yeah, being a taxi driver in Thailand is an occupational hazard. Anywhere where a beach was lovely. I remember, I went there when I was like, well, I went multiple times. I think the last time I went was like when I was 14 or something. But absolutely loved. I remember there was this Canadian guy on the beach renting out jet skis and like, you know, they have like those typical rental places, and you know, the cheapest of the cheap. This guy looked after us, and some of the fastest jet skis I've ever been on. Like some supercharged Honda jet ski, fucking amazing. Those guys on the beach are safety until the middle of the day. Yeah, normally they are just reckless and they don't give two shits. But this guy, he really just looked after them, and he got like nice equipment, and wasn't very safe for having a 14-year-old on. I don't know what the power of it, but it's the fastest one on that beach that day. Right, what's our battery at? I bet it's something close, 36%. DX20. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time to finish it all in the stream, so I think I'm going to finish this Royal Mail stuff and then end the stream. How long have I been on? Coming up to 2 hours, so it's been a good old whack, and got my fair share of, well, basically got all my bank holiday postage done, which is quite nice. So I don't have to stress tomorrow. This is what it's all about. Making money. I've been in the back of the 70s Hondas over here driving 100 miles an hour. I don't know what it was. I don't. Well, it looked pretty modern, and it was. Yeah, it was just fast. I remember him mentioning it was supercharged on a fucking jet ski. I'd go back there. As long as it's not Bangkok. Pattaya, Phuket. I'll do nicely. But yeah, Japan's on the bucket list. Probably the next holiday, if anything. Because I don't do much holidays. I go back and forth between Finland to see my girlfriend's family. That's all I really do at the moment. Went to Bulgaria, I think. My last holiday. Is it Bulgaria? I think. Is it Bulgaria? Hungary. One of those. That was nice. Whichever one has the coast on the Black Sea. If they both have, then I have no idea which one it is. Almost done with the Royal Mail. 2 more things. Come on, get in. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. It's the big mail. I almost ruined them off the year, so I'm always having some sort of progress. Yeah, it's great with the reselling because I can just say I want to go on holiday whenever, and as long as it's not longer than 2 weeks, I can keep the sales going on Royal Mail. On eBay, and make money that way. And if it's over 2 weeks, then I've got a favour to call from a friend, because when they went to Vegas to get married, I did their postage in the middle, so I can call in a favour for them to do my postage. Righty ho, that's that done. Get those printed off, create batch, generate label. There we go. Yeah, you're lucky in that sense. Mine are predetermined based on the skill schedule. Yeah, well, if I want to go anywhere long, I'm kind of stuck with the school schedule as well with the kids. Because the UK are getting more strict with if you take time off with school holidays. So I'm kind of stuck with that schedule, but I can, if it's a short weekend away or whatever, I can get my mum taking the kid to school, which is nice. Yeah, right. My phone's not going to last forever, so I'm going to shoot off and finish off the embry stuff. And that's a short work day, but it's a work day nonetheless. Right, see you later guys.